His clever name, his clever name. Mad blunts and bong blast. Clever name podcast. Fucked up shit to make your mom laugh.
You're fucked.
Never really know what you gon' get. Might catch a buzz from the contact. Lots of that disgusting discussion. Loving it cause it's funny. We got topics for the rich. Poor, gorgeous, and ugly. We got guests of all shapes and sizes. Outrageous violence. If you home alone, then don't try this. Clever name podcast is where you find us.
Welcome back. I think it's 359 goddamn episodes of this thing, and we've peaked with a pre-show. It's unfortunate that everybody that listens to the average show week to week will never get to hear the gold that just happened. But unfortunately, we're stuck here now. Now we got to do this bullshit show that'll never live up to looking at Artty drawing Shigo titties for 10 minutes and just enjoy that. Go back and listen to that because it's not going to be as good as that. Martin's dying, I'm dying, Blake's dying, I'm angry, everything's funny. So we had a fun night. Artty's joining us here again. Thank you, Artty, from leaving the Mexican day laboring camp, whatever you were doing for the last couple of weeks. Because
they call it, so we got us to leave early.
Well, he drew so quickly for us. I don't understand it. So next time, Artty, I don't know if you're going to join us next week. Whenever Artty's here next, we got to come up with a bunch of prompts and just get him drawing the whole episode because that was the funniest thing that we've ever done. Like just coming up with prompts. It's like real life AI art generation. It's amazing. Where you're just like, you think it's fun to go like and type in a prompt in an AI thing. It's better when you can just throw it at a retarded Mexican and he comes up with like the Mona Lisa. You're like, what the fuck? You just said adjectives at a retarded Mexican and he came up with this perfect portrait. You're like, what the fuck just happened? This is amazing. So I'm thoroughly impressed with Artty this week. Let's see if he can ruin it. All right, you get ready. Strive for better this week.
Of course.
All right, but
I'm probably not going to be working on the other Kim Possible one right now.
All right. Okay. Yes. Draw me nude Kim Possible, and then we'll get back to that because that's important. So, I got that's a piece of artwork that we're gonna need. That's gonna be the cover art for this episode. So, I got my lumps brewing again. I got one of Artty's cousins that's created a band. Lizzo performed a Ramstein song. I don't know if you guys care about that. Yeah, Lizzo did Ramstein. It's pretty awful. There's some pretty sick burnouts that I like to saw. Nothing good happens in Indiana. I can tell you that. I don't know if you guys knew, but nothing good happens in Indiana. I'm gonna tell you for a fact.
I just kind of guessed that.
I would just avoid it. Avoid Indiana always because they're just backwards. It's just backwards. It's like when I was describing America or getting America described to me by Christian and stuff, and he was like laying out each state. We came up with an idea for people moving to the states, like what are starter states and what are definite no-no states that you'd want to move to if from another country. Like it's like you wouldn't want to go from Canada to Alabama. You'd be like, whoa, this is shell shock. But you could probably go from like Canada to like, I don't know, Oregon or something. There's places where like Montana, you're not even gonna know the difference. It's like those are all green, but then there's ones that are so far past red, like Alabama and like Mississippi. Those like Bible Belt ones would be red. It'd be like, yeah, you probably want to avoid that. But then there's a black area, and that's like Virginia, like West Virginia. West Virginia would be one. Those are Hills Have Eyes people.
Oh god,
those are like you don't want to go there, and like it's just an absolute no. So there are those places in America that you just want to completely avoid. And I can say that without a doubt that Virginia could just be glassed over. The entirety, West and normal Virginia. You could just turn that into sand and nobody would even notice. Because the people there would probably thrive because they all have like 3 arms and fucking 5 eyes and shit. Yeah, so... I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah,
Fuck you, Virginia.
I think my point of that was Indiana is just as bad. You could just glaze over that. Like it's complete flyover. Nothing good happens there. There's a fan that actually listens that's from Indiana that has tried to convince me that good things happen in Indiana, and no, it's only pushed me further away from Indiana. Every once in a while he'll send me a news story from Indiana. I'm like, wow. Slow news week. He's like, no, this is the talk of the town. I'm like, holy fuck, you guys are boring. There's nothing there. It's nothing and just backwards politics. But I got that. We'll check in on Russia. We'll see what's going on with UFOs. And we'll do This Week in Woke. So we got a lot of stuff to do. We'll start with the lump. We always got to start with the lump because the lump is important. Blake's been hitting my lump week to week now. And let's check in on the lump. So... it's moved, I would say it's moved west. I would say it's moved west in...
That's east.
Is that east? It depends on how you're looking.
Enter stinky washrooms.
I don't know. Wait. No, it's never enter stinky washrooms.
That's what
west
I just did. Never enter stinky washrooms.
We're looking at it the opposite way. We're
shit,
retarded. That's why. But it's moved over in my hand because when you hit it last, you remember it spurted out this way. And it's moved towards the side of my wrist. So now it used to be over like this way.
You can kind of see its migration path.
It leaves a little trail, like a residue, like a slug, where it's left, and it's moving, and it's migrated through my wrist. But it's coming back with a vengeance, and it looks like it's got a brother, like it's got twins. Ooh. I got twins now. So
pregnant?
I think so. I think my lump had a lump. Now my lump has a lump. And I think so. I think we have a good new technique. I think I'm going to ignore the needles from now on. I'm thinking I'm going to stop that. I think the grinder on a book and hitting it was the best strategy. But I think we can start aiming it. Is what next time we hit it, I want to aim it.
Oh, and I'm hitting it harder now that we know the grinder thing. I'm like killing it.
But so no, what I want you to do is like angle it. So like if we want it more over this way, I want you to hit it from this side with the grinder up a little.
Down, we'll like.
Yeah, so we can maneuver it and see where we can get this thing. Let's track the migration pattern. Let's call NORAD and see if we can track this all the way around my wrist. Let's go maybe move it down. See if we can just, one time I'm just going to hold my heart and you're going to be so scared. Like it's just, you're just going to shoot this thing directly into one of my arteries. And I'm going to go, fuck. Whoa, we worked it through. We're good. We're good. But, so probably... I'd say we need another like week or two of brewing, but then we can go and we can crack another bad boy open right there. But I'm getting tired of it. Just
get it removed.
They won't allow it. I live in a communist country. I live in a communist country that doesn't allow medical services to be done unless the government approves of it. It's ridiculous.
You get euthanized before anything else?
Honestly, they might suggest it.
They actually might just kill you.
That's a good point. I might go into the hospital and be like, hey, do you mind removing this? It's kind of inconvenient. They'd be like, you think about killing yourself?
Yeah.
Actually, we can't because it might damage your hand. You might want to just kill yourself. We actually have these suicide pods. If you'd like to just step into here. We will remove the lump post-mortem, so you look prettier in the casket. We'll get rid of that lump because we won't have to worry about damaging your tendons in your hand at that point. We'll just fucking carve it out with an ice cream scoop. I don't know, because I think we've damaged shit in my wrist at this point because it's numb. Like my wrist is like I barely feel it anymore.
It's because I beat the fuck out of it.
Yeah. Oh, the last
Encyclopedia A.
Dude, the last one was like. Blake was a cop in the 70s and he didn't want to leave a mark. That's the last time he just took like a phone book and just beat the shit out of me and nothing was happening. It was the most.
It just got red. It got so mad.
It was there like shining and mocking you after every hit. You would go like, what the fuck? And it's just there. It was just looking back at you like, what the fuck is going on? So, at least we have a new technique. Martin's idea of like centered power. Yeah. Even though you thought of you doing ice. That would have been terrible because I realized he would have just shattered the ice cube.
Yeah. Cool effect.
It's like
cool
it would
effect.
Yeah.
See?
Fucking Christ. That's supposed to be Artty's job.
What's going on here?
What? Did somebody call me? They played my music.
Did I bomb already? I didn't do shit.
I didn't even say anything. How am I bombing? Good one. All right, you're 1-0. Good job. You're really racking up score this week, Artty. Good job.
By default.
So yeah, I'm gonna recommend in about 2 to 3 weeks we're gonna need another whacking at my wrist. We're gonna need another good wrist
You just
whacking.
let me know when.
I can see it in person.
Yeah, Martin, you're back, right?
When are you
I think
back?
after that Chico drawing, we're all gonna be doing a
It is
little bit of wrist whacking.
Jesus Christ! Thank you.
1-1.
You're 1-1 now. Good job. So wait, when do you leave, Martin? Like when are you leaving the Pennsylvania?
Monday.
Monday? So you pack? You're like starting to pack now, right? Like it's.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because like we're taking up time from you spending time with your wife now.
Nah, she's working.
Oh, okay, good. All right, good.
Yeah, 12 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah. Just Hugo.
Did you just go over there and buy a slave?
Money.
Basically.
Is that what you did? They still have those there?
Makes so much money,
Colombian
though.
ones.
They have Colombian slaves over in the States?
Ah,
Yes, you make so much in tips, though. It's insane. It's like insane.
I fucking bet.
Dude, I told Hugo that you have a Colombian bride, and he lit up like he was like, I have never seen him so excited. He wants to talk to you. He's like, oh, I need to know about the señorita. I need to what that is. Oh, and then he's talking about like he started getting serious with me, like about like immigration. Like he was like breaking it down to me. It was just like, yo, he needs to be really serious about them. They're gonna take you into separate rooms and ask you questions, and you got to make sure you have all this stuff. But he's doing it the right way. He's not doing it for money. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Hugo? But Hugo's got the
That's
tips
awesome.
for you if you want to cheat immigrant.
Oh, hell yeah. You call
Blake-
next Saturday.
Blake struggles so hard when somebody makes a joke and then he's drinking because right now he's got a mouthful of liquid and he's trying to hold it down. Swallow. Good girl, swallow.
Spitters are quitters.
Thank you.
Holy
I
shit.
love it.
You
Let's see
just
it.
take too much in your mouth. Sometimes
Sometimes I just like it full.
Aw.
Sometimes it's like a 2 gulper. Like you're gonna have to gulp once and then
I'm just not allowed to drink while we're doing this.
it's
Yes.
dude, there's just action-packed hilarity. It's coming at you non-stop. And if it's not, then it's already making a joke.
There
So
we go.
just wait for Artie to do some stand-up and take a drink. That'll be the only
Yeah.
time that you're safe. Be like, hold on, I'm thirsty, Artie. Do a punchline.
All right, perfect. And
Listen, he's gonna stop your hentai titties.
Yeah, dude. No, he just put some pock marks on these titties. He just gave her a zit or two. He just put some imperfections there just because I'm talking shit. But all right, so let's go listen to Lizzo. Just
shit.
abort
what
Ramstein.
song is she sing? From Ramstein.
What do you think? You got any guesses? Pussy.
Son.
Fucking what?
How great would it be if she did pussy? She's like, I've got a pussy, you've got a dick. Let's do it quick. She like reverses it. It's great. No, of course she does do hast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
You bust to sing that shit.
Oh god.
She's flipping her hair.
Oh, the stage is not breaking. Holy shit.
That's the whole thing is coming down. Like all the electricals shorting out the fucking stage.
Sing another stage.
It's like it feels like we're in like a strobe effect, but everything's just shorting out.
Dude, was there a video of like her stepping on a fucking panel and it fucking
It
broke?
breaking.
Like,
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
I think we watched that a while ago where she's jumping on like a TV screen below her and then it shorts out. The TV breaks below her.
There's one where the stage
It was like
collapses
K-pop
in on
band did a
itself.
performance and the TV fell on the kid.
Oh, I do remember that. It was like a Japanese
going-
band. A Japanese band was performing and a full TV fell from the sky and landed on him.
He fucking landed on the Looney Tunes style. He was like this.
And
And his
I-
arms and legs up like a fucking
my
Scooby Doo
God.
fucking
And
animation.
I heard it was because
Yeah,
Lizzo was
fucking
performing across the street.
He lived a hard life. He had to make that TV, then it fell on him.
What do you call that? Is it the aftershock?
It's like, oh god, this is a level 5 Richter. It's off the Richter scale. Holy shit! Oh, never mind. Lizzo's just performing. Just Jesus Christ, this is the big one. It might create another Pompeii. Oh no, Lizzo's just walking. Oh, Lizzo's just doing du hast.
DNA test turns out she's 100% body fat.
Good one.
That was actually good. I like that one.
It's
2-1.
All right, 2-1. Good job. Gotta keep an Artty score for punchlines. I like it. I fucking love that, dude. If I'm gonna put an Artty counter next week, like underneath his name, yeah, like a counter of like good and bad, like wins and losses. He'll have like a kill-death ratio by the end of this.
Does he come out positive?
Comedy kill-death ratio is a thing that's got to be on here.
Yeah, dude, I love that. Dude, that's better than Kill Tony. We should do kill-death ratio, where it's just like we just let you do stand-up and we give you points or negative points, and we see if you come out on if you come out positive.
What if he gets a nuke?
Oh, dude, you get a 25 kill streak. We shut down the podcast. It just ends. The podcast just ends. A nuke sound effect goes off, and it's over. Like over. Like we never come back. If Artty can hit a 25 perfect kill streak of jokes, we just end it. It's over.
I'm trying to get an AC 130 by the end of today.
An AC 130.
All right, 3-1. 3-1.
Oh god.
Damn it. All right, let's see if this goes anywhere.
Oh, no more.
Miss, your turn. Sing it at me.
Fans even know this song?
What? That's what I'm thinking. What percentage of Lizzo fans are also Ramstein fans?
No, du hast.
Yeah, who are, like she's like, sing it with me. Du hast. They're like, in a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental. And then they're like, I don't fucking know. I have no idea what the fuck these words are.
People that would be a Ramstein fan would not be a Lizzo fan.
Right?
Fuck no.
I was like, I feel like there's a specific reason, and it has to do with skin tone.
Yeah. Eugenics.
Yeah. The only reason a Ramstein fan is here is for eugenics. That's exactly why they're here. They're like, oh, we got to figure out how to put this place down. There's a Ramstein fan committing arson there, and it's totally justified right now. At this point, you're like, he was there to commit arson, and it wasn't justified, but during the song, it became justified.
Yeah, you lit the fire inside of him.
All right, Blake's on the board. Good job. All right, okay, fuck Lizzo. I don't want to hear anything about her anymore, even though every once in a while her fucking songs get stuck in my head. It's kind of annoying.
Really?
Dude, yeah. Every once in a while, I'll go, in a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental woman to
I haven't
pump
heard
me.
that song since I got to America.
Really? They don't play Lizzo there?
Apparently not.
They are still racist. Oh, the South will rise. But, all right, you guys want to see a sick burnout?
Yep.
Dude, fucking
Tell me somebody gets hit.
No, it's a sick burnout. It's the burnout of the week, I'd say. I would say this is the Clever Name Podcast burnout of the week.
Oh, Florida.
It's in Florida.
Hell yeah. I know this one.
So this guy, he's got his big pickup
He's
truck.
got a big fucking truck. That's a full-size bed.
As a
dude.
big truck. And then this is the ally awareness of I'm a
It's
good
the
person
super
flag.
gangs.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh my god.
He gives her.
I've seen people do this on the one downtown here.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it too. We have this. Is what I was gonna say. We have this exact sort of scenario downtown, and it is
Play the theme song while this is going
People
on.
have destroyed it.
it's completely fucked up. Like people are literally just doing burnouts on it daily, and then I
do you
wonder,
expect?
like how much of it is just normal wear and tear on the street. Like you know what I mean?
Well, they were supposed to use this paint that was like snow-proof and salt-proof, all this because of our winters, and then people took their trucks and did burnouts, and it fucking came off like Play-Doh.
And like people are doing it on their bicycles too. Like literally just like skidding on it. Like, and honestly, if I was 12 at the time, I was such a contrarian little kid. So the stuff that the establishment is telling me to do, like love fucking like this sort of shit in the middle of the street. First of all, it doesn't even fit. This is the thing that upset me the most. You couldn't have just made this flag the size of one lane, like, or the whole street. Like, all of it's so upsetting. You have, like, a manhole cover and a drain in the middle of it when you could have just moved it over and put the manhole cover in the black. You wouldn't even have noticed it. Like, there's so, like, Artie, as an autistic artist, does this not annoy you?
It not only annoys me because of the fucking message, but yeah, like aesthetically, it's a very bad placement.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
Juxtaposition is what I'm saying.
Like maybe center it, make it as wide as the whole thing, like you said. Like
add a couple more colors, you know, like fucking throw a couple extra. Where's an aqua?
Add QRS in there. I don't know.
Where's the P? What colors represents the P? We need a P color.
I believe they're M's.
Sorry, M's. Where are the maps? So, but I'm like, it's just, imagine if like, can you just imagine if there was like a crush and pussy flag, like I crush pussy flag, and that was like, you know, the dude
that was
like the dudes who crush pussy, and that's their identity, because these are the people who have this fucking this flag in their bio and like wear a pin and stuff. They've made it their identity. Like sexuality has become their identity. It's the equivalent of the guy who's like, I crush puss and that's who I am. Like I fucking boom in there. And like that's who they are. What if like the frat bro had a flag that was being pushed by like government entities, where it was just like,
that would be kind of awesome. That would be so much funnier.
We would live in a Lego world where everything is awesome. I understand that would be the perfect world, but like, how weird would it be if just like a group of executives at Disney were just like, yeah, we're like the Crush and Puss guys. Like we love Crush and Puss, so like we put Crush and Push flags in like all of our kids' stuff. So like when you're watching like My Little Pony videos and like fucking Winnie the Pooh, they carry Crush and Puss flags. Like Eeyore, he wears a badge that says he crushes puss.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I don't see that as a thing. So crush an ass is the same thing. That's what this flag means to me. To me, this flag means crush an ass.
Crusty ass.
Crusty ass. This means you crusty ass to me. You're crushing crusty ass. And I don't think it's like, sexuality shouldn't be pushed by the government ever. Like it's like once it's accepted, this should have like died down. Like, you know what I mean? Like if it was like, we're against gay people, fuck gay people, then you can start pushing your flag everywhere because you need to get the message across. I think people heard the message. I think people are aware that you love crusty ass.
Yeah. There's this fucking fat guy that made a better joke than me. Obviously, by default, he's all like, I'm a big guy, I have an app for dating and dieting, and they both have the same goal: avoid trans fats.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. I didn't like that one.
That 6-second delay on the fucking theme song.
I liked it. I liked that one. That one was good. But yeah, so I mean, I'll give you a half point because that one wasn't yours. You get like a half point. He used that was copyrighted. So you got a cat.
I built a land bridge between the PC and my knees.
You got an assist.
Yeah, you got an assist. Yeah.
It wasn't or EBT.
3-1-1.
Yes, I'll load back up your EBT this month. He'll give you a free reload.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to spend those $87.
All right, so Indiana bad. Indiana stupid. Just so you know, Indiana's been pushing all of these laws. Like I don't know what it is. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go out on a limb. You know how we do these long-term bets sometime, and we go back and we're like, "Hey, look, we were right." Sometimes this is one of the times. This is the time I'm gonna be right. Indiana is gonna be the first place that passes a weird pedophilia law, making it more legal for like pedophilia, like on a grand scale. I know there's been like, I know there's weird stuff in California, but I mean like they're gonna go full blown purge on pedophilia. Like it's like one day a year where pedophilia is legal. An alarm goes off. It's just like,
It's actually just a school bell.
dude. Blake's on the board again. Good job. But then all the people with mustaches like mine start coming out of their houses. You see them all with their button-up shirts and small hands and weird Ted Bundy glasses, and they all come out and they're like, "It's legal. You got to keep your kids in that day. You got to lock up the parks.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
They out here raping everybody." That's the alarm that goes off. It's that gay black guy who's like, "Hide your kids, hide your wife. They're out here raping everybody." And that's the purge alarm. When you know that happens, boom.
And they're gonna just deactivate Amber Alerts.
There's an EMP on Amber Alerts. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. They send you ping locations of your nearest kid. It's like
a 12 kid fucking streak. EMP on Amber Alerts.
No.
they fucking
Goes through a 1-day update.
they send you reverse Amber Alerts where it's like, there's a kid walking alone on South Street. He's unattended. His parents are out of town.
Oh my
Children on instead of Pokemon Go, we got Kid Go. We're like, oh shit, look at all the people going down the street.
It's fuck a kid go. So we go. It's just like you're walking down the street and you're like, "Oh dude, there's a blonde-haired blue-eyed around the corner. I can see it. I gotta go."
Megan's Law Go.
So when Fuck a Kid Go comes out in Indiana, we're gonna be ahead of the curve, is what I'm saying. We're gonna know that was a thing that like is coming because there was a proposed law about powerlifting in Indiana.
Saw that.
Yeah, this is interesting. Where one of the powerlifting records was shattered by a dude a while ago, and then they started banning dudes from powerlifting because that makes sense. Because it turns out dudes lift.
It turns out, bro, gains.
Dude, they do lift. Like when you ask a trans bro if they lift, turns out they do. Like it turns out they do lift, and they shatter records. So Indiana just passed the law saying we don't give a fuck. Boy, girl, whatever you want, you can compete in the women's division, which is going to be a much easier division. Happy Women's Month! Happy International Women's Month! That's what I like to say.
Adult human, female.
Adult Human Female Month. So,
speaking of adult human female, I finished the Kim Possible drawing. You guys want to see it?
Oh
yeah.
Yes.
hold on, I might fuck everything up because I hit an accidental button. So hold on.
Do it.
Okay, we're good. Never mind.
I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna beer for this shit.
He needs a beer? He's got to crack open a beer? Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Brewed with a retarded spirit. Okay.
Need another one.
Lord, have mercy on my soul for this shit.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Holy shit!
Nice.
That is naked Kim Possible. She's got a belt. She's got a
She's got the
utility belt.
utility belt on.
You drew that now
Anything's possible for a possible.
for a retarded Mexican.
Yes. Past 11 minutes or so.
That's awesome.
All right, I'll give you that extra. You'll get a full point now for that stolen joke, just for the Kim Possible joke. You're on the board again. Good job. Holy fuck.
Give me another fucking idea to generate.
Well, I'm gonna come up all week. I'm gonna be thinking about this all week. Every single like weird scenario that I can think of in my head, I'm gonna write down. We need anybody got a fan suggestion? You know, DM them to me, whatever. You hit me up. We're gonna get. I don't know. We gotta have autistic art segment.
Oh my god.
I like it. Artistic/autistic segment, and that was impressive.
Artism speaks.
That was good.
Artism speaks.
Artism. Oh my god. Do you not just go by artism?
Wow.
Dude,
That's
is that your street name?
For sure.
Dude, in like the Latin Kings or whatever gang you're in, do you go by artism?
On the streets.
That'll definitely be my little code name right there. So, man, you get tax breaks too, even though they don't pay taxes.
I think you're supposed to pay taxes. I think that's. I know you're Mexican and it goes against your instinct.
Ooh, I actually gotta get my tax papers together. I didn't do mine.
You should pay. You got to pay taxes. Artism.
I cause people to pay taxes and I pay taxes. The duality of man, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ, God!
It's not meant to be a joke.
Fucking Artie.
Like everything I've ever said.
Artism. That was an artism. That's the new segment. I gotta come up with an intro for artism. Artism. All right. So, what do you guys know about QAnon shaman? How do you guys feel about the QAnon shaman? I know we haven't talked about him. He's innocent, right? Free shaman. Like
M. Night Shyamalan?
and M. Night Shyamalan. He yeah. Somebody had to have made that joke already. So, did you know that the full January 6 tapes were just released? So, the Capitol invasion.
I just saw Twitter losing their shit about it.
Yeah. So they released. So the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, released the full tapes of the January 6th invasion, the worst thing that's happened, worse than 9/11, fucking craziness. And he, for some reason, only released it to Tucker Carlson of Fox News, which seems like it's just gonna give it a bad stink right off the bat. Like there's gonna be people who will just never believe anything that Tucker says. So it seems like an odd place.
Why he did it?
But why not do like the Twitter approach? We're giving it to like one of these weird Twitter news journalists, like fucking Barry Weiss or fucking Matt Taibbi, like all those weird guys. Just drop it there, and then it just gets released everywhere, where everyone can see the whole thing. But anyway, we go through it, and they go through this bumbling old people fucking just going through looking at stuff. It's literally nothing. Like the whole thing. It's like an old people tour of the White House. That's what it looks like. It's like there's cops standing around guiding people through. Like nobody's trying to stop anyone. They're taking pamphlets from stuff, like looking at things on the wall like it's an art museum. Everybody's being like, there's obviously a few people that are smashing stuff and like there's like a few of those crazy people, but the 90% of people were just walking through like they were on a Jimmy Buffett concert. Like it was all just a bunch of parrot heads just walking through going, I don't know, is this Margaritaville? I don't know. And then they just walked through and they're like, wow, Nancy Pelosi's desk. That's crazy. And then they just kept walking.
Cheeseburger in Pelosi's house.
So I found the fucking Elon Musk tweeted the picture of the QAnon shaman and all the bad things that he did. And the QAnon shaman is in jail for, I don't know, crimes against the government. Like where...
Check out the Viking helmet when he was January 6th, right?
He's the Braveheart paint with the Viking helmet, shirt off, fucking waving a flag. He was the face of this whole thing. So this is the evil, reprehensible stuff that the QAnon shaman did.
Respect our landmarks! Respect the Capitol!
So it's hard to hear him, but what he said was, Donald Trump told us to go home. So we're going to respect our president and go home. And then somebody yells, yeah, respect the landmarks.
He goes, we made our point. It's time to go.
It's a funny, angry chant, like an angry mob, like the South Park rabble, 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 rabble. But they're literally going, respect the landmarks. Government is the sanctity of our country. It's like they're like
nerves.
It's literally like that. They're fucking so respectful this whole time.
He said he saw on his Twitter account. We're gonna pull up the tweet. Donald Trump has asked everybody to go home. We're staying. Okay, then stay, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. This is America.
See? There's people in the crowd who are like, we're staying. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Stay, you bitch. This is America. Do the fuck you want. But we're leaving. The people who are with me are leaving. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody's squeezing his Fox hat. Respectfully.
It's like really cool. You guys ever watch that movie Harold and Kumar 2?
Yes.
where like the car breaks down in a black neighborhood and they all fucking like approach them and they get all fucking paranoid. They
As
get
you
the
should.
fucking guys are just gonna rob them. And then like they just book it and they're like, we're just trying to help. They bring out tire irons and fucking like a spare tire and all this shit. And then the black guy's like, somebody call the cops. We need to report this.
Yeah.
Like this is the footage that was lost like that. They never saw that part.
The QAnon shaman was literally just like a lost guy, and he got blamed for all of this because he looked so wacky, and the media took so many pictures of him. So then he's like in prison for like a long time now. Like he got years in prison for being respectful and respecting the monuments and stuff, and
For telling people to get out.
yeah, he was trying to like organize the crowd and stuff and get people to leave, but then there were people who were staying the whole time. It's an interesting video.
Lizzo dressed like that for one of her super performances. Everyone would be fucking dressing like that. I shit you not, dude.
Of course. Now, if Lizzo was there doing Ramstein, we'd all be behind this, and no one would go to jail. It would be great, but unfortunately, it's just a QAnon weirdo yelling about Trump.
If Lizzo was there, there'd be more structural damage done to the fucking Capitol.
Artty's on the board again.
Guys, watch out. There's a sinkhole there.
This is where Nancy Pelosi's desk used to be. Lizzo tried to stand on it. Lizzo tried to do Ramstein on top of the desk. It's gone now. It is now
Capitol has now turned to the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah,
The fucking Washington Monument.
Yeah,
It went down.
the entire West Wing is now a basement.
Hey, read this. Hold on. Here, read this. Read this. Read it.
Read it.
Donald Trump is it? Donald Trump, quote, I am asking for everyone in the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful, no violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect our law enforcement, men and women in blue. No. Pull up the video. There's a video.
They're reading Donald Trump tweets. That's what he's doing. Actually, it's not tweets because he got banned from Twitter like this day, like immediately. He's on Truth Social, I think, at the time.
No, he would still be on Twitter.
I don't know. I think it was the first tweet that did it, and then they blocked all of his shit. Like I don't know the the timelines, but they blocked. Yeah, they blocked all of his shit. But then it got me thinking about like, isn't it weird that we both had like America, North America, actually a lot of places across the world, and we're not talking about it, had Capitol raids. We had the trucker rally. There was one in Argentina. There was one.
I think France did it.
France did it. Belgium did it with their farmers.
Oh yeah.
Like
a bunch of Dutch places did it with farmers.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah. There was a whole Dutch riot and stuff like that. There's a lot of these things, and that seems to go unnoticed. But then the peaceful protests of 2020, those were documented very clearly. How peaceful they were. Where you're standing in front of a fucking car on fire and you're just going, it seemed like it's pretty peaceful down here. We've really made some change in action. And then you have a QAnon shaman going, hey, we should go home. We've made our point. This is good. And he's in jail. That was not peaceful. That was the most dangerous thing that's ever happened to democracy. Seems odd. Seems very strange, the world we're living in. And I've gotten to the point where I feel like I'm a tinfoil hat, where I'm like, I now only believe things that happen to me.
You are a tinfoil hat.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I've gone full tinfoil hat because I'm like, I refuse to now believe things unless I do it myself. Unless I can see the Android 18 titties myself, I don't believe it happened. If Artty just told me that he drew Android 18 titties, I wouldn't believe it. But he held it up. The proof was in the pudding. It was right there. And so I was like,
I saw the screen capture go click.
Yep, I saw the screen grab. You're like, why is your computer freezing? I'm like, don't worry about it. I just had to screen grab that. It's a beautiful thing. Artty is artistic.
Artistic.
That's my brand there.
I love it. It's an artism. He had an artism before the show.
The sneak preview right now for the whole gallery is featured.
Get that glare away. Get the glare away. Oh,
There we go. We got Android 18.
fuck, that's so good. I fucking love it. Okay, wait. Wait. Here.
Oh,
Oh, keep holding it. Keep holding it there. I gotta work. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice. Flip to Kim
That's the
Possible
best
for a
one.
second. Go to Kim Possible. Nice. Nice. All right, go back to Android 18.
Oh, bitch. Here we go.
Oh no,
Wait,
one more.
Coming out. What the fuck? Where'd
She
that
disappeared.
thing go?
It doesn't exist. There it is. Nice. We can move on. And I'm done. I make fun of Blake for being a weeb, but like, there's a few there that I could full go for. Like, I could fully finish to the Android 18 drawing there. Like on a pinch, like in a desert island. Desert island that washes up onto shore. I'm gonna be able to fucking work something up to that. It's better than a fucking Wilson. I'd just carve a hole in the book. Just start fucking that Shigo mouth.
Oh my god.
There's this sticker I have that's like, it's literally like Wonder Woman and fucking Supergirl fucking.
Oh my god, Artty, we have so much business potential. We have great ideas, and you have artism. We need to just make a whole sticker line. We got to make fucking.
Starting with this one right here.
Oh damn!
Oh my god, is that
Supergirl and Wonder Woman?
Wow. Why do I feel like Supergirl's underage and this is like child porn?
She's most definitely not.
I feel like she is. You can't call it. Why wouldn't she be called
over here to fetishize?
That's the fucking. Don't give me that. No, Blake, don't give me that. Where you no,
like 1,000
I don't care. You don't get to do that weird fucking hentai thing where they're like, oh, she looks like a 7-year-old girl, but she's actually 8 million because she came from a planet. No, I don't care if she represents.
Her doesn't look like a 7-year-old.
She kind of looks like a kid. Like, first of all, her name's Supergirl, not Superwoman. Doesn't that make a?
Right.
Is there a Superwoman?
You would
DC
think
should get on that
once she turns 18.
Oh my god!
She's like Britney Spears at this point.
18 because I know she's legal.
She's not yet a Supergirl, but not yet a Superwoman. You know that's terrible joke. I'm sorry.
Where'd the other one go?
There you go. I got a minus point there. It's a Britney Spears joke that went terrible.
Okay, we'll entertain the crowd still.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Nice.
All right, what's going on in Russia? Let's figure it out. Russia has aliens now. Turns out.
Russia
so you know,
has aliens?
Hell yeah.
First of all, the U.S. government said that there is something like a mothership around floating. They've detected. You know, they got aliens all
Mothership
over.
in the motherland.
Yeah, I don't know what
Awesome.
there's a mothership in the motherland. That's true. There was something floating close to Earth that they detected, like NASA found it or something like that. I didn't go too deep into it, but there's something out there. They said. So, do you remember when we were theorizing a while ago what those things might have been that they shot down a while ago? And my theory was, oh, that can't be aliens because they have so much technology that they can get here, and yet we can shoot it down. That was my theory, but then I said there's one small chance that would still make this aliens, and if that was their equivalent of a Mars probe. So what they sent down were these little tin cans that were just there to see, and then we shot the fuck out of them. And then they're like, ooh, what's going on down there? So now they send the big Bappa down, and the big machine comes down with TIE fighters that come out of it or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure it's got a reset button like the Death Star did. It's got like
the one button,
the hard reset button that you got to stick a pin in at the back. So you just got to find that, and then it'll all be fine. They all have that.
You need like 2 keys to activate it and press a button.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta get 2 people simultaneously doing the same Simon Says code, and then it all works. But apparently they said that. Then a report came out from Russia that an alien, like a UFO, came up to a Russian jet, and we got a full video of it. So here's an alien. I got a video of an alien, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty weird. So this is his video from...
he just pulled out his phone and was like, what the fuck is that?
And it came up to him. He probably said suka bliat a couple of times. And then he was like, I gotta make sure I'm not drunk. Because drunk piloting in Russia is probably legal.
And just threw a frisbee.
Yeah, this is just a hardcore Australian boomerang where it's just like, it's just going all the way around. It's gonna make it, don't worry. But
it runs on Bluetooth. It's good.
So it said that it has propulsion, like some weird propulsion. It's a circle, from what he can tell. It has like a glowing like orb thing, kind of exactly like we thought it would, like on the bottom. Like it's weird that it's designed exactly like what a sci-fi movie would. That's what I like. That's what makes me skeptical of it. It's like in 1950 when we were making an alien movie and they came down and went whoo, and it was like this weird, like, I don't know, it was just some cloths and over a fucking bike, and it was just this weird like Simpsons type Treehouse of Horror style UFO thing, and that's the exact thing that shows up all the time. Like every time we capture an image, it's exactly what we picture it to be, like in our head. That seems so weird to me.
Like we're not smart enough for that.
Like we would figure, or it's that they already knew that those things definitely existed and they're just like dropping little hints at us. But something there. So what are the options? Can we figure out what? Like, I like to plausibly figure things out. Like
Chinese drone.
Chinese drone. What did you say, Martin?
Frisbee.
Okay, frisbee. Martin goes frisbee. It's a real high end one of those ones that does the whistling sound when you do it. It's like made by Nerf, where like you're like, oh, this is a high end one. Somebody dropped like $50 on this bad boy. You're like, all right, so okay, frisbee, Chinese drone are probably the most likely candidates, obviously, or a Chinese frisbee drone, because you know how they had the Chinese air balloons that were looking at us. That was happening. So now they're using different technologies. We're just doing different 90s technologies, like hot air balloons, frisbees. We're just doing weird stuff. You know, the 90s are back. Bell bottoms are in. Frisbees are back.
Yeah.
Chinese frisbee drones.
This is like a generation of like technology. At first it was a balloon. It was like a saucer. It's kind of like when Japan, they made Hello Kitty one decade and they made Tamagotchi the next decade. They're just pushing up business models and shit.
Oh yeah, they're just trying to advance through this is just the next model. This is like the Ford F-250. Like you got okay. Well, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything logically what this could be. Like another country building an aircraft and flying it over their space. Usually goes pretty detected though. That's what I'm saying.
She said.
Usually. But how much happens that we don't detect is what we don't know.
That's a good point.
Schrodinger's drone.
Yes, if a Chinese frisbee drone is thrown in the forest and nobody's there to capture it, then did it even happen? I think that's
Did it drone?
Did it even drone? Do you even drone, bro? Is the question that we have to ask. Really, we go to China and go, "Do you even drone, bro?" And they go, "Yeah, we drone."
Stopped in the middle of Tenement Square just to make a sound.
If you squish one guy and he's the only one around, did it even happen? Ask the Chinese government. Did it even happen? Can somebody please go to the Chinese government and ask, did Tiananmen Square happen? And they'll tell you.
I got this China Express fortune cookie one time. Like, yeah, it never happened in 1974.
China is
That explains why my
asshole.
Kung Pao chicken was so squished.
They delivered it by tank.
And then there was a bat's head in it for some reason.
All the food in Tiananmen is delivered by tank. That was just an angry bicycle delivery driver who was standing in front of the new generation. He was like, "No, I bring food by rickshaw. No, you get out. Tank, leave."
And they're just
Like,
like,
no,
this
I
is
know what you're
Uber
talking about. He was
tea.
just there in Wet Market ordering bats.
Sorry, they ordered an Uber T. We have to go and we have to deliver. They wanted serious security during their ride. Didn't you know there's Chinese frisbee drones all around? We need to shoot them down at a moment.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
what else is going on in Russia? Do you want to know what else is going on in Russia? Comrade is going on in Russia. So the Canadian embassy, or the Canadian Russian embassy, so the Russian embassy in Canada, just told our deputy prime minister to go fuck herself.
Hell yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
pretty
I hate
fuck-
that bitch.
It's pretty funny. Everybody hates Christia. I don't even know how you say her name because I hear people say Christine, Christy. I don't know. That bitch Freeland.
Yeah.
She asked about some stuff going on in Russia, and apparently there's an aluminum company that will no longer send anything over to Russia. They can't buy anything from there, so they're just doing weird little sanctions and stuff. And they put out a post saying, "We'll never support." This is the Freeland Prost. Canadian will continue to do everything to cut off the Kremlin's revenue. And today we are ensuring Putin cannot pay for his illegal war by selling aluminum and steel to Canada. So there's a big, huge aluminum steel factory that sells a lot of their steel to Canada, and we shut it off. The Russian embassy in Canada sent this message back to her, said, in fact, hold on. I think I can spice this up a little bit. In fact, Russia business would never want to supply aluminum or steel to a country whose government supports Nazi regime in Kiev and dubbed Russia an enemy. Go fuck yourself, Miss Freeland.
Does it actually say that?
No, not the last part.
That would have been amazing. I hate that bitch.
So basically, I don't know if you guys know about these people. I looked into these people. And apparently it's, as much as you'd like to believe that it's not true, it's kind of true. There are Nazis fighting for Ukraine. Actual Nazis.
Yeah.
Like, not
Definitely.
Nazis. Not Nazis like we talk about in the West, where it's like, fucking, I'm a Nazi. Like, it's like, this is a Nazi podcast. Like, no, it's not. It's that we're talking like swastika, American History X, gonna curb stomp a black guy, kind of fucking that kind of Nazi. And
Oh, you mean like a real Nazi?
yeah, like a real Nazi. And I was like, what? Who are these people? Like, what are they? And apparently, there's a regime. They're a far-right regime that were fighting in Ukraine long before this war went out. And they were known Nazis by Ukraine, by us, by everyone. Everybody was like, yeah, those are like actual Nazis. Like, those are Nazis.
Yeah.
They call themselves Nazis. They are Nazis. Like, Nazis are proud Nazis. If you call a Nazi, he goes, yep.
That's when you run.
Yeah, it's like us. We go, yep. We put our red shoelaces on one string at a time. Just like every other Nazi. But so this group known as Azov, they are a militia group in Ukraine that has been recruited by the Ukrainian government to fight the Russians. And that means our money is being given
To Nazis.
to Nazis. And to claim that that's not true, which is what people are doing, they're saying, no, that's not true, that's a lie. Because even if it's like they get their hands on a couple of guns from the West, you gave guns to Nazis.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way to cut that thing. So, like, what they're saying is true. You're supporting Nazis. Even though there's majority of the people fighting in Ukraine might be fighting for good, like they might be all on there's a portion of that are fighting for Nazis. They're like, I just want to get back to my Naziing. Can you guys stop bombing us? I would love to start Naziing again. That's crazy to me. We're just like, I don't know. These proud Nazis are now fighting with you. Like, I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend or something like that. You're like, I don't know. These guys really don't like Jews, but they also don't like Russians. I guess.
They did not see this coming.
Oh.
There's this cool drawing I made of a zombie dog when I was like a fucking high school.
His defense artism. That is actually really cool.
You've activated my trap card. That is fucking sick, though.
The sound effect goes off, and he goes.
Here's Harley Quinn posting a thirst trap.
Oh, we should have added Harley Quinn in that. I forgot how much of a Harley Quinn boner that I had. Wait, is that Crash Bandicoot?
It's Crash Bandicoot about to fuck up with fucking Tasmanian Devil.
Holy shit! That is the fight we've all been waiting. Where is the deadliest warrior on that? I want to see that.
Battle.
What Twister is better, the Tasmanian Devil, or a Crash Bandicoot? Which one wins?
Sonic.
I don't know. Well, okay, we get it. You saved yourself. We saw it. You gave good art. You don't need to go full artism here. We got it. We did it. You made a bad joke and you saved it with art. So anybody listening on audio still thinks you suck. Anybody who is listening on video, you're back to even. All right, I'm sorry. Let's let's do it. It's the time of the week. We got to see what's going on the other side of the spectrum.
It's my favorite time.
It's your favorite time.
Let's try it together. If someone goes by she, then call her she. If someone goes by he, then call him he. If someone goes by they, then call them they. It doesn't mean it'll turn you gay.
Oh, there's apparently we're racist, Martin. I don't know if you knew. I just wanted to get you updated.
Of course, you're the two white people. You gotta be racist.
We're
It's just what society says.
Society
Just
told
born
me.
into it.
Always happy to be reminded.
Yeah,
You know?
well, I need to be reminded weekly. So that's what I'm. Unfortunately, I forgot again in between Saturdays. I seem to the lines get blurry, and then I forget, and then I come back, and I gotta be reminded of our institutionalized racism. So I got a lady. I said that way out of turn. I got a thing here that is gonna tell us why we're racist.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Take of the day. All white people are racist. Every single last one of them, all of them are racist. And I don't mean that to say like every single individual white person, if I talk to you, you would have some kind of racist ideology. I'm saying that as a white person, you uphold a system of racism by literally just being white.
All right, she's right, but like, how does she know? like she's spitting facts, is what I'm saying. But like, why has she got to bring it up?
So you're racist by existing.
Yeah, it's like a. It's a
I like her saying, I collect unemployment the 3rd of every month, and I love Popeye's fucking KFC chicken sandwiches. No, you're
it's
just spitting the obvious here.
I feel like she. This is her job. This is like her filming content for her job, and like this is what she does in between EBT card fill-ups.
You uphold a system of racism by literally just being white. I believe if you're not spending your literal entire life dismantling racism, then you're contributing to its continuation. And people get so like, whenever like I say like
Fuck, hold
people
on.
are racist, like why is
Look at
it
me.
such a big fucking deal? Like, yes, you're racist. Like, okay, we've established that. Now what are you gonna do to change it?
Yeah.
Racism refers to power and race. If you are the powerful race in a society, then you're fucking racist. Like, I just don't understand why it's so taboo. Let's talk about it. Let's accept it.
Wait,
So-
time out.
Time out.
Okay, if the powerful race is the racist one, and she talks about abolishing racism, how do we make everybody at 0? We put government number 1? China number 1.
China number 1. No, wait, no. What you had? No, she doesn't want that. She just wants ebbs and flows. So we need to go in a full cycle where she gets to be now in power. They, thems with like 6 different colors, hairs that are racially ambiguous now get to be the top of the leaderboard, and then now they get to be racist. I don't think she's. I think what she's arguing is that it's her turn. I don't think she's arguing that it's bad.
Oh,
like
it's
she's
her turn to be racist.
Yeah. She's saying like the time is now. It's my time. That's what she's saying. She's
My question is, why is Doja Cat fucking up her career like this? She's losing that much more of an audience.
God damn it, he's on the board again. Damn it, he's fucking riffing this
Like,
week.
come on. Last time I checked, she was a Nazi. And that's why. That's what made me like her even more.
Oh, God.
See, this is what I want to just like. Now we just need to combine all the things. We draw this person as a hentai Nazi, and we're good.
I drew the blue dick on Kim Possible, by the way.
Stop drawing fucking Drake and dicks beside everybody.
Drack and Dick.
It's veiny. Why is it
Now
veiny?
Draw Frieza
Actually,
dick on
Kim Possible.
Android.
He loves that fire crotch.
Oh yeah, what's Frieza's dick look like?
Frieza dick. Frieza dick.
Save this for next week. We'll save. Just start thinking about what Frieza's cock would look like for next week. All right. Let's keep listening to Doja
You
Cat.
have a purple tip. A purple reflective tip.
Yeah, it's see-through. It's got a little thing in it, like it's like a dome capsule at the end, like it's kind of translucent.
Yeah.
It should open up like a Dragon Ball like capsule, like at the end of it, it goes psh, and there's another little Frieza inside of it
It's
that has
an alien tongue where like his dick comes out and another dick comes out.
and it has another like there's another littler Frieza inside that little Frieza dick. It's like a Russian nesting doll.
When he like nuts, it's like a Kai blast.
Oh, okay, we're gonna need Frieza doing a Kamehameha cock. Like I'm gonna need like a like God.
Right?
We're gonna need Super
Just
Saiyan
transform in
C.
a capsule and shit, and boom.
She just
the cowgirl happens to be like fucking her in BDSM gear now.
it's just a blast of Kamehameha cum. Just like fucking it comes out in like a yellowy, sploogey orb that just comes.
And like it's gonna have it's a Kai bus. It's gonna have like that dynamic lighting when you see a character about to get obliterated.
So you can see they're getting bukkakied, but you can still see them transparent in the middle of the whole bukkake. Like they're like kind of in the middle. And their face is like melting off. They're like, ah, like an anime. Oh, I love it. That's a good idea. This is good. We need to get this into post-production. Let's go.
Will Bulma take the hot load? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Find the music ready. That would have been fucking great. All right, let's listen to Doja.
Let's talk about it. Let's accept it so that we can work towards changing it. We're never going to get anywhere if people won't just fucking acknowledge it in the first place. I'm feeling spicy.
So we were right. We were right. She's not saying the system is bad. She's saying it's her turn.
Yeah.
It's her turn with the Xbox. Mom said it's my turn with the racism.
In a minute, I'm gonna need to say some hate slurs at you.
In a minute, I'm gonna need to come up with another word for white people.
I'm taking a piss super quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I promise you I'm gonna come up with something really good right now.
Uh-oh. Is this?
I'm of course talking about my art.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do some. I thought that we were gonna get Artty prop comedy. Like he was gonna come back like Carrot Top, and he was gonna just be like, like putting two things together. Yeah, I'm not excited for whatever he comes back with. But all right. So I showed this to you half last week, but you didn't actually get the full experience of it. I don't know. I don't want to watch this full thing, but I just need to just so you can have the same joy that I had in my life.
That's it.
Just from the, it's a documentary. It's a documentary. It's roughly, oh shit, it's roughly about 20 minutes. I'll tell you, but I won't. We're not gonna watch the full thing. But I need you guys to see the intro because it brought me so much joy in my life. I feel like it's like if Artty had a band. It's just Artty's band. Now this is the documentary called "Disabled Not Defeated," the rock band with learning disabilities, called Delta 7.
Look at your looks and think, oh, it's a bad person. And don't look to what's actually inside of someone. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't let people put you down because they might piss you off.
I remember this.
Gotta be strong to carry on. Or why you gotta hold
Get the gun.
everybody needs human rights.
Those are furry. Everybody's PC.
Look at their logo. Their logo has like two sevens in it. Oh god, I gotta mute Artty because when he walks away, all of a sudden I can hear myself. The Delta 7. It's a upside down 7, and then their name is Delta 7 7 Evan.
7 even.
I didn't like how did you fuck this up? I get that that's what you were going for, where you were like Delta 7, but it's Delta 7 Evan.
Only 6ix9ine can do this, okay?
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, that's why his name's just Tekashi 6699.
6ix9ine.
That's what his name is.
Kid.
But
his kid's like the Pythagorean theorem equation.
But what just happened? Did you just go off and do some math? What just happened?
Elon Musk's his baby. He ended up like a weird fucking math equation.
Elon Musk's baby?
Oh, Elon Musk's baby. Okay, yeah, no, but Artty, we were promoting your cousin's band here. It seems like they're really taking off.
Oh yeah, dude, the fucking Menudo Part 2. They're doing good.
Yeah, it's more like
Call them
Menudo. It's not just Menudo, it's Menudo.
Jack. Like fucking Simple Jack.
Simple Jack the musical.
Any questions you'd like to ask?
I was wondering if you were all agreeing on the musical style, or if you have discussions about that.
Whoa. You all playing Waterhead?
If they named the band Waterhead, that would have been the funniest. We are Waterhead. Everybody play now. They all just start hitting things. I fucking love this band.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Why? It's hilarious. I think. What are you talking about? This comedy documentary is meant to be laughed at.
Yeah.
Well, I think we try and...
I'm assuming that guy plays keyboard.
Dude, this guy's not even retarded. He's just British. He's just here, just go, I the water bottle. They thought I was retired, but I just talk like this. So I'm the manager.
So we've got a bit of country, a bit of Johnny Cash in there, a bit of rock and roll. Where we have our arguments, don't we, with certain lyrics. But we try and come up with it best we can.
How was that? McLovin?
Saying what I was trying to say is it's really important that we remember.
Go on. Go on, sir.
Tom Salway.
Who is Tom Salway?
I'm Sawyer.
Dude, he was just like, it is crucial we remember this. It is so important that we remember Tom Salway. And then cried. And then broke into tears. Whoever the fuck Tom Salway is meant so much to him. I think that was like a memorial. Like that was an in memoriam. That was him. It's like, we have to always remember Tom Salway. This is them playing. This is their new song. This is Tom Salway.
3, 4.
I'm Julia, and I kind of manage the band. Kind of.
There's no fucking.
Julia Roberts? Isn't she a famous actress?
Wait, they got Julia Roberts as the band. They got Pretty Woman.
Christ. No, these are rough, dude. The highest paid actress of fucking Hollywood, my ass.
They got retarded Julia Roberts to be the retarded band manager.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is killing me. This is the funniest fucking documentary that's ever existed. Disabled, not defeated.
Because
dude, their music is exactly what I thought it was. It was just avant-garde, them hitting stuff. It's not like nobody even like placed their fingers on a G chord or something. They were just like, I don't know, hit some strings, hit the drums, fucking play the piano. I don't know, stop chewing on that.
Hey, get away from the
Hey, drop it. Drop
that.
that.
The most successful ska band in America.
Yeah, they're all just skanking. They're all just doing that fucking stupid dance. You watch a
checkerboard slip-ons and their fucking fedoras.
It's very hard to tell between somebody skanking and just an average retarded dance. So you're just like, I don't know, is he skanking or is he having a tism?
Did somebody just bring up Valorant?
it feels sometimes.
We get together, we have a real laugh, we're all rude to each other, we write music, we play it as we have a way we want
mentor.
and then we do gigs and we just give it some.
Tom Cook, Tim Cook's brother. He's doing much less stuff.
Tom Salway.
Wait, what? Did he die? That's Tom Salway. We're meeting Tom Salway. Why can't we forget Tom Salway? What the fuck is going on?
If at the end of this it says like in memoriam of Tom Salway.
Oh, he's skanking. That kid was just skanking.
No. Without music, I don't think the world would, because music hits so many people in different ways. Like,
see, it's just like Artty. Sometimes they're mentally deficient, but it comes out in other ways. They're just gifted in other areas. It's like sometimes you gotta give a little to get a little. And Artty got a lot.
They're protected for about 17 minutes a day at a time. They have that moment.
Yeah, there's a moment. Dude, imagine if they all just have like 15 minutes of clarity and they're god tier. It's like a super group.
It turns into like some Dragon Force shredding.
Yeah, it's Eruption, Dragon Force. It's fucking all of the hardest songs combined. You're like, I'm hearing them all at once. How is it happening? This is perfect. This is beautiful. And then it just bleeds back to, you're like, what happened?
What happened? You guys, please, no flash photography.
Oh,
please, no. It brings them out. They get angry. They just go full Who, and they start smashing all their gear if anyone takes a picture. They have to fucking smash the trumpet and shit. Martin's not having as much fun as I thought he would.
I don't want to go to hell.
I was gonna say, at least I'll see the rest of you in hell. Like, I've been trying not to laugh at this.
Martin's like brother or something is the furry in the back playing drums, and he's like, I don't want to disparage my brother and his dreams.
I feel bad. I don't want to go to hell.
Dude, you're already there. Just fucking
I know, but
pick
I want
a
to
good.
go deeper.
Yeah, come. You're gonna want to be on our floor.
What layer are we getting?
Yeah,
Well, if you get deeper, then you can fucking be in with the Lizzo fans, because that's how their fucking weak capacity goes.
Yeah, don't worry. If you're just a floor above me, just get Lizzo to do Ramstein, and you'll be down with us soon.
Do Doll's House, please.
You can write a song about absolutely anything. And I think that's why music is a power of...
This Brendan Fraser in The Whale?
It does look like it.
I mean, it's very convincing.
Oh, airstrike coming in. Bam! Marty's fucking killing it today. Yo, Artie, you're working your way to an attack helicopter. I feel like you got 6 kills on the board here. This is pretty great. That is exactly Brendan Fraser in The Whale. Holy fuck, that's such a good reference. That's timely. Dude, that was everything. Why aren't you always like this? What brand of medication are you on today? Do that.
He needs
all the Adderall, probably.
Was it the Android 18 titties that did it?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Shout out to the Android 18 titties.
If we give good prompts, he's like a court, the court sketch artist.
Yes. The stenographer?
Oh my, not the stenographer. No, the sketch artist, the one because they can't take photos in court, they have to have a guy just draw things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you should just do that through the. Can you be our podcast sketch artist, where through the show you're just drawing retarded Nazis and things?
Like Brian J. Ebelt just doing the sketch for the entire time.
Yeah, like on Kill Tony, exactly. Yeah, but like more like a series. You don't have to put so much detail into it. Just draw random prompts throughout the episode. When we get like Martin's brother's band here, you could just draw them all there.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Yeah, we're all going to hell. It doesn't matter, man. We never figured out if that lady who took the load of cum in her mouth. I don't think you were here for that, Blake. That might have been before your time. Do you remember the lady with the slingshot cum thing?
What?
Yeah. So there was a lady. Let me break it down. I'll paint you a picture. There's a lady. She's got this thing in her mouth that makes her go like this. Like it's holding her mouth open, and then they attach a condom to it with cum in it, and they pull it all the way back like a slingshot. And then they pull it back like a foot, like and then they launch it into her mouth, and then she goes, and the first words out of her mouth are, and we never figured out if she was retarded or deaf.
That's where that's from. I hit that button.
And she was like, I believe we deciphered that she said that went down the wrong pipe or my windpipe. My windpipe or wrong pipe. It's one of the two, but it's hard to tell. I think she says windpipe. Like, I think she does. But she sounds deaf. She's deaf or retarded. I can't tell. But they either got a deaf, retarded person to slingshot cum down her throat. And we laughed hysterically. Oh, we laughed and laughed and laughed our way into the third circle of hell. So laughing at a disabled musical group is nothing compared to that. That was
basically just laughing at the Beatles.
This is just if Ringo Starr had a successful solo career. I'd like to be under the sea.
Really?
It's like fucking John Lennon was like, imagine there's no heaven. Then God was like, hey, imagine there was no John Lennon.
All right, we'll take a point away, but he's still positive. He's still got a positive KD. I'm not gonna lie, he's still up there. Like, I don't know, he's like 6-2 or 6-3.
Or what?
I think you're good. You were almost at an a helicopter, but you fucked it.
Instruments.
I know.
Makes
I got too cocky.
making noise.
and showing how we communicate through that. You don't find it quite as difficult when you're playing music than when you're actually talking.
I swear to God, some of these guys are not retarded. He's just a British guy. This guy's just not mentally disabled whatsoever. He's just inbred to the point that he's British. Yeah, this is just years and years of inbreeding. Where
The royal family.
Yeah, this is fucking Prince Harry's brother. Like, yeah, we just let him be in a rock band and it keeps his time preoccupied.
Nice.
Is it nice that you've got so many people coming to support you?
Yeah.
Because you've got a fan club.
Bag club.
Oh my god, it's regular show. This is the episode of regular show.
It is.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
This sounds like, you know when Rick and Morty, when he got put into a kid's body and the only way he could tell that he needed help was through song, when he's like, help, please come get me out. It's like, I'm dying slowly in a garage. That's what this fucking song was. He was like, I am dead, dead, clinically brain dead.
The universe experiencing itself. Somebody help.
Somebody please help me. I am dying on the inside. And then well, I'm sorry you guys were big fans of Delta 7 and you're fucking hating on. I'm sorry. I found it funny.
I'm sorry. I'm working on something I was going to redeem myself completely.
Artty's on my side, which is making me concerned that I'm on the wrong side here. Because Blake and Martin both went.
Knowing you got the retard support.
but Blake and Martin are here on the shit porn podcast going, this is kind of distasteful.
This is kind of like,
He's like, yikes.
Borderline.
He finds it silly that the waterheads are yelling into a microphone. I'm sorry, I find it silly. That's their band name. That's their band name. Chill. Oh, I'm sorry you guys don't like him as much, but I'm a big fan. I kind of wanted to hear where that song went.
That was a 7 even, guys. We love it.
That's the 7 even. Do they know 7's not even? Oh god, it's such a fucking complicated thing to start explaining evens and odds to these people.
Look at McLovin.
McLovin is crushing it in his Ash Ketchum hat. He's gonna catch them all, and that's chromosomes. Like wants out.
You're in my account. It's not just the kid that drives a Pizza Planet truck.
The what?
Customized yellow Toyota Pizza Planet truck.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan.
I gotta move the fuck out of this town because evidently everyone here is fucking autistic.
It's in the water, clearly there.
I guess I'm right at home with that, but I'm like, no, even I gotta figure out how to fucking get the fuck out of here.
Well, dude, it's because you're drinking fucking what is it, creamsicle IPAs? That definitely kills brain cells. I can tell you, that is
all alcohol kills brain cells. I'm just thinking of a more delicious way to do it. Drinking a beer that tastes like an orange popsicle. What the fuck?
You have
that doesn't sound retarded. Like a 10-year-old kid would do that shit. Then I don't know what does.
Dude, you have less left than the entirety of that band.
Design a beer. What do they say? Oh, I wanted it to taste like a fucking orange popsicle.
I would be concerned at how many you have left. I would ease up on the IPAs, is what I'm saying.
Dude, these are actually. This is just a regular 5% like ale that just tastes like an orange popsicle. So I'm fucking chilling. I'm like 230 pounds. I can take this shit.
I feel like I can tell that you've gotten a little more drunk. I can tell.
Yeah, I'm feeling extra delayed reactions and shit. We're good.
Perfect.
Guys, I fucking turned 30 2 days ago and I'm fucking partying today. Give me a fucking break. All right?
He's dead.
I gotta clean up my backyard for a band. Not a mariachi band, fuckface. Fucking, there's like gonna be a punk rock band. I
Can't
should-
beat me.
Delta 7.
Can you not beat? Yeah, you gotta hire Delta 7 even.
Give me the fucking info right now.
let me send you their band manager. What was his name? Fuck. God, if I remembered his name, that would have been a good joke.
Tom
Salway. Salway. You're like, I'll go link you up with Tom Salway. Never forget.
Chuck E. Cheese showed me this currency.
Dude, never forget Tom Salway.
Yeah, Tom Salway.
What? Every 9/11, we remember
Can never forget
Tom Salway. We can never forget Tom Salway. That's what the name of this episode is. Just so you know, the name of this episode is Never Forget Tom Salway.
Android 18 titties.
And slash Android 18. That's like the parentheses. You know, like sometimes songs have two lyrics. It'll be parentheses Android 18 titty.
You gotta get into the algorithm.
That's true. Nothing spikes to the top of the algorithm like Kim Possible Android 18 titties.
Android barely 18, and people will get it.
Oh yeah, type in Android. Yeah, can you draw Android 18, but she's 17? You're like, oh.
Yeah, I don't even think it's not even a joke. It's like, you ever see someone and then you see like a more attractive person than that person? You're like, this is this girl. If they absorbed Android 17 and 18 and became a perfect version of themselves, right?
I've never been walking down the street thinking that. I'm not on your weeb level here. I just thought Android 18 was hot when I was 12. I'm sorry. It
when
stuck
you were
with me.
12, come on now.
I still do. I'm saying it's residual.
See
Like
that drawing?
I'm saying it started then and it's worked its way up till now. It's just been most of my life at this point. I've thought Android 18 is hot. I'm telling you, a majority of my life I've wanted to see those titties, and it's the first time. And I thank you, Artty, for that. And everybody else, thank Artty for giving us such joy today. Because you know what? He's in the positive. Congratulations, Artty. Good job. I didn't believe you could do it. You're in the green this week. You didn't have a deficit of jokes. I thought we were gonna be like,
I'll grow on you for sure.
I thought it was gonna be like the U.S. government after this week. It's like we can't even fathom how much debt Artty has. Artty's in like $6 trillion negative. You're like, oh Jesus, I didn't even know that was possible. But thank you, Artty. I appreciate it. Are you drawing something? I
am drawing something. It's gonna be a surprise for the very end of the show for you guys.
Well,
so keep it going. I got all the time in the fucking world.
I was kind of working on wrapping it up, but now I'm interested in what you were seeing.
Give me 3 more minutes and I'll wrap it up for you.
Okay. Hey, Martin.
Think of anything good.
Delta 7.
Are you doing? Okay, back to Delta 7.
Well done, that sounded lovely.
Thank you.
Very good, Harry.
That's not the only person that came.
Yeah, that's their manager or something. Wait, did he just die?
Up your mouth when you white.
Oh my god.
It's not about being technically perfect. It's about getting this soul. It's about getting this spirit and using that power, sort of thing.
I wanna go home to San Francisco.
You get stuck at say level crossings.
Oh,
that could be the chorus. I feel like I'm stuck at a level crossing waiting.
That's a really good one.
Dude, so they just do like spitball where he just says things. He'd be like, a train crossing thing. You go, okay, yeah, we'll add that to the song. So it's like they're writing Mad Lib songs. That's what they're doing.
Oh.
They just have people, they have a group of disabled people just saying things and they put it all into a song and they just make a Mad Lib.
Well, you gotta do that.
Retarded Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, make a sound. That's I find it hard when I
Oh my god.
It's gonna be very tough. I'm so sorry for what's happening. I don't want to watch Delta 7 anymore. Martin's made me feel bad. You're supposed to support me. You're supposed to hold me up.
I can only do that in person.
Yeah, right. Martin in the States is not a hateful person. Martin in Canada, he would have been dogpiling on this tard band.
Because I have to go back through the border, so I have to, ease off on the.
What if he pulls up this clip? Like at the border, they're like, hey, so about this, I love Delta 7. So don't you ever disparage them. Not granted back to Canada. And they send you back out.
Wait till you get to the scanning machines that you got to go through. That takes like a full body picture of you and gets your address and everything to let you back into the country.
What?
Those are super weird.
They full body? Isn't that just a
It's a fucking camera
X-ray
machine that you go up to and it like pans up and down and then takes.
Does
a
it see your
picture of
dick?
you. Maybe. It's
Did they
stealing
give you a
dick
souvenir
information.
picture?
Pardon?
Did they give you like a souvenir picture to take home?
It gives you a picture to take to a guy who looks at you and goes, "Yup, you're that picture."
Wait, what
and
if
then
you
lets you into the country?
Dude, you should put a prosthetic dick in, like a really thick metal one, like a metal one, so that it shows up on the thing, and then you can just be like, "Yeah, sorry, I just got a metal hog. We lost it in Nam." You said the same thing that I said. We literally said the same thing at the same time. You lost my dick in Nam. It's the only place you lose a dick. It's him and the Lorraine Bobbitt chick who cuts off dicks. Is Nam the only things that take dicks? So, okay. Well, if you want to see the rest of the Delta 7 documentary, Disabled Not Defeated, it's on Vice put it out. So you know Vice, they put out great high-level documentaries, and this is one of them. I thought pretty hilarious. So what did you here? Let's just talk about Martin in Pennsylvania. Did you make your way over to the other side of Pennsylvania?
No.
How
How
far
big that is?
I know, but how far close to Ohio did you make it?
No, none.
Have you witnessed a train accident yourself? Is what I'm asking. Because apparently
fucking news everywhere.
Apparently you could just go. Have you thought about just waiting at some train tracks for a while, doing some on the scene reporting? Because it's bound to happen. Like if you just kind of sit at some train tracks for a while, I'm gonna say it's gonna happen.
Apparently it happens very often here. It's like it's a thing that no one questions.
Train season?
It's train season. I don't know. You want to like let him at the side door?
Is that what he
Yeah,
wants?
I think he wants to let it, but don't let Poncho it. Only let Taco it. But
Why? You have to let the Poncho.
no, because Poncho will never come back and he'll disappear.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a very good boy. He's a fucking. Oh, he's stuck on the chair. Oh, he climbed up too high and can't get down. He's a sad boy. So I was thinking when you traveled to the New York, was the lockdown shit still happening? Like, were people still doing COVID stuff there in New York?
No.
Oh, I
don't give a shit anymore.
Somebody was telling me that there's still places that implement passports in New York. Like they still have like
I didn't see any of it.
Like
I
you
see some people with masks, but that's because they're fucking weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with masks
I
still
see.
here. I was thinking about going the antagonistic approach of doing that. You remember when people were cutting out holes in their masks to eat? They had that.
Yeah.
I thought about just doing that full time now, where you just like wear a mask like that and just say, "Oh no, I just like it." I felt over the last few years, my face feels naked without this, but I want you all to be able to see my mouth, so I've just cut a hole there, and I feel more comfortable with this.
See-through masks.
Yeah.
What about the see-through mask?
Oh, the see-through mask is disgusting. There was a couple of people at my work who used the like visor mask, you know, the one that's like
really?
like just a piece of plastic, and after them breathing for a little while,
You
it
see all the
fogs
water
up.
droplets?
Yeah, it's like a hockey, you know, the hockey masks that fog up like that, but then it collects in there. Like it's just got like a puddle in there, and they'd have to like drain it. They'd have to like their breath stank water just fucking collecting in there, and when they're moving around, it's sloshing. They just got like a water bottle filled with their fucking breath mucus.
The inventors of the waterbed, welcome to the water mask.
Here's a water mask. Have you ever wanted a HEPA filter for your face? Now we've got a water dehumidifier for your face. It takes the humidity of your breath and recirculates it onto your face.
Oh my god.
Keeping you safe from COVID.
Waterheads, dude.
Yeah, speaking of waterheads, let's go back to Delta. Speaking of waterheads.
Roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuck at the crossroads. What?
Tennessee?
Stuck at the
What?
crossroads in Tennessee.
For my tea.
I need to go for my tea. Stuck at the crossroads in Tennessee.
Oh my god.
Oh, when I try at home to have my tea. Variety. I like it.
This guy's crushing it.
We were on the up. It felt really.
Did they just take
good,
turns
you know,
singing?
And you go over every.
I don't think this guy's in the band. I think he's like
That's Tom
yeah,
Salway.
yeah, I know, but I think he's like a personal support worker.
He's a mentor.
Like I think he's a PSW. I think
I said band mentor.
Yeah, I get that, but I think he's also employed by the state to make sure these guys don't get stuck in like water mains or something like that. Like you got to make this is like
They need an outlet.
yes, this is this is like summer camp for like disenfranchised youth, but disenfranchised brains. That's,
Oh my God.
they bring all the waterheads together and we start a bit. How funny would it be if they called themselves the Waterheads? If you're that self-aware, I could be behind this band. Blake doesn't like this. Like
Comedy number one.
why do you not
We
like
can start our own band.
Do you want to start our own band of retards?
Waterheads.
I think we have. I think that's called the Clever Name Podcast.
Yeah.
This is the band of retards.
Make our own
I was
music.
at the crossroads in Canada.
I got some maple syrup.
You're just as bad as me. Stop pretending like you're better than me. Like you just want to do it. You just don't want everybody else to know. You're just a horrible person just like me. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's still allowed. That's what I'm doing. It's like a person just enjoying their youth while they still have it. I'm enjoying the ability to make fun of a retarded band while it's even allowed. Like there's
Is it allowed?
no, but I'm saying there's gonna be a future. There's a time in the future where like it's gonna just be a knock at the door when we start going. And it'll be like, FBI, open up.
Like that.
I think it's coming because there's people in England that like probably these guys who got arrested for just saying stuff.
Online.
Like that guy we talked about it a long time. Remember the guy who did put the pride flags in a swastika?
Yes.
And he got arrested.
And I didn't see it for so long. I was looking at him like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with this picture? And I was like,
I didn't either. When the first time I was looking at it, I was like, this is just a couple of flow. I see. I see what you done here. It's a pride
flag.
sticker. But but that's happening. So it's a thing that happens. And I think like things that happen.
the Proud Boys flag.
Oh, the Proud Boys. You know how the Proud Boys started?
The Pride Boys flag.
Pride Boys. Oh, the Pride Boys versus the Proud Boys. Oh, I would love to see that go down.
Deadliest Warriors, give it to us.
It's called West Side Story.
Yes. Oh, I want it to be like an 80s greaser thing where they have like switchblades and broken bottles, and they like snap when they come together. Because it's going to be a musical because half of them are gay and the other half are fags.
I love that shit. Genius.
So they're going to come to each other and just going... It's the Pride Boys and the Proud Boys. And the initiation into the Proud Boys was getting punched in the arm while naming cereal brands. Like it was a joke. Like it was all it was a meme. Like it came up like it's just like we're gonna be the Proud Boys. We're the opposite. We're like good boys that are proud of being boys. And it was like all a joke made up by Gavin McGinnis. And like it was not real whatsoever. And it just got adopted. Oh my God. I think we're all gonna be murdered. Artty, I think the final purge is finally happening in Canada. So the pedophile purge is on, and my dogs are after them. So we're gonna have to wrap this up.
I'll just show you the drawing I was working on now.
I need to see the drawing.
So this is gonna be the ending of the show.
Yep.
It is Bulma from Dragon Ball Z getting fucked by Frieza. Final form.
What the
my God.
fuck? Okay, hold it there. Hold
I
on.
absolutely love the Bulma.
Hold on. Hold it closer. Get it closer.
Oh my God! Look at the face.
Look at his dick.
Holy shit!
The dick it's Kamehameha coming.
He's pulling out, so he doesn't get real. He's a baby.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little blood flow, like a tiny twitch. Like it was like it was concerning, and I need to go now. Yeah, it went like I felt it. It felt like a pulse. Like it was one heartbeat in my dick, and I'm concerned, and I need to question myself. I need to go. Thank you everybody for listening. I don't think I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna ask for Artty to send me different types of porn. This is a new fetish for me. I can only jerk off to Artty drawn porn, and he's gonna be bothered constantly. So, well, thank you, Artty. Go check out the Social Assassins podcast. It's not nearly as funny as him on here because he doesn't draw porn on there. You should work on that. If you want to use that segment, even though it's our patent pendant segment, the artism. But if you want to like feature it on there, feel free. Just it's our segment though. You have to say the Clever Name podcast inspired segment artism.
Of course, I'll be promoting you guys constantly. Hope you guys do the same. And,
No,
yeah,
I will not. I refuse.
Let's do some more collaborations, some more artism, some more insanity. I'm all here for it, you know. This is my 5th beer.
Yes, dude.
damn.
The artism is strong with this one. He is brewed with a retarded spirit at this point. So, well, thank you, Artty, for joining us. This was fun. You know, I appreciate you got a positive kill streak on the jokes. Surprised Martin's gonna be back next week. He's back in Canada. We get to hear all the stories of him, his travels, and I don't know, probably getting frisked at the border, getting a prostate exam at the border because it's like, oh, so you're married to a Colombian. How much cocaine?
Yeah.
They're gonna go to the border. Where's the cocaine? Where is it?
Just like immediately they see that and they're like X-ray.
Yeah, they're like, how much cocaine do you have right now? And we need to check.
I'll split it with them. I'll be fine.
if we check your butthole right now, what are we gonna find? Like heroin. You're all bashful, kicking your feet.
Today.
I would love to see that you're kicking the ground, looking all heroin. Yeah, you're gonna need to poop it out. Okay. You have to do that before you come back into Canada, or you need to fly to BC. One of the choices. You need to finish your heroin at the airport or go to BC. Those are the choices.
Let's get back from the Lizzo fucking do hast concert.
Yes.
I hope you know that's what we're gonna see in hell.
Yeah.
They're gonna be showing us this stuff.
Welcome to hell!
Du hast mich. Du hast mich. Y'all ready to go fucking crazy?
I'm about to do some exercise!
27 calories I did.
You want to see something no one's ever seen before? I'm about to move slightly!
That's by Gatorade Zero.
All right, that's enough calories. I am tired now. I need a napski. In a minute, I'm gonna need to take a nap. Thank you, everybody. We'll let Lizzo come back from her diabetic coma and see what she comes up with next week. She'll play with flutes, play Ramstein, something else that makes me want to really wish they pushed abortion harder before she was born. Thank you, Artty. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, my person of color, Blake. I really appreciate it. You know, in the 2nd month of White History Month, you showing up again really brings the numbers up, even though I'm racist by default. My default setting is racist, and you show up every week.
Default setting is racist.
Every time you factory reset me, it's just like I start goose stepping, and my hands, I can't stop saluting. It's a problem, but like it comes back over time. But thank you, Artty. Artty, you can stick around. We always talk after the show, but you always leave. But you don't have to. But anyway, keep your shit together.
I don't have to plan my party till like another hour or so.
It's the clever name podcast. And y'all know when y'all want that clever name podcast. 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 Look, that crack cocaine.
Holla.